So you know that I'm working on a book about the memory, about the temporal context of the memory, and the result of this book, I built my ontology for the memory that are more friendly for the LLM in general. And it's some kind of Bipati graph, and I publish this Bipati graph ontology as a property graph right now on GitHub separately. So even if you do not want to buy the book, you could see the memory structure, maybe with some details. So I shared the chapter that describe it, and one of the trick how to make the graphs more friendlier to the LLM, that you just have the bigger labels that capture more context. And it's a common problem then when we make the statement and then we make the extraction of knowledge to the knowledge graph. If we limit ourselves in a subject object predicate, then we have a challenge. Because, for example, if I say that Volodya and Alex like to drink tea and play chess, it's a fact. But it's already multiple entities. We have two persons, two objects, two actions, and then we could say that we could translate it to the set of the triples that will miss the broader context. We could say that Volodya drink tea, Alex drink tea, Volodya play chess, Alex play chess, Volodya play chess with Alex, Volodya drink tea with Alex, and all other things. So somehow to translate this the bigger statement to the triples, we losing some parts of the context, but we need to reconstruct this from the context, and then it's look like we have a subgraph of these triples. So you see, quite a challenging task, and if we decompose these triples and compose them back, we could get something different, or lose the context, or create a bigger chance of text that could confuse the LM itself, because LM is not so far from people. It's super easy to confuse people. Then it will confusing the LLM also. So what's to do with such kind of things? So it's mean that we could step back from subject, object, and predicate and make the label that have placeholders for the entities, but some kind that describe the subgraph of the complex fact or complex event. So it's mean that your label have the statement that placeholder for Volodya, placeholder for Alex, drink placeholder for tea, and play placeholder for chess. And then we could say that actions are also available entities, and then play and drink will be also connected, and nobody is stopping us to create more meaningful relations inside. But we could make the node that describe this particular fact, and then create the edges of the subspace that say that this fact contain Volodya Alex, this fact contain T and chess, and it's what actually happens inside. And as a bonus point, we could include play and drink, and then if we really want to give even richer context, to build a connection between the tea and drink and chess and play with also some kind of relations. But how to make these graphs more suitable for the LLM is just allow bigger labels that capture bigger and meaningful concepts, and work more with the subgraph of the complex facts that have more meaning for LLM than subject, object, and predicate. That's why in my memory we have some kind of subgraph nodes that describe the facts, and describe the events. And events are also some form of fact that describe the fact that something happening. So it's more semantical difference. And what's more important, that you could tell the complex stories, because you could say that the facts could contain another facts and could form some kind of storytelling, that maybe one fact could clarify another fact, or one fact could extend another fact. And if you want to learn more, just read my book. I go in details about the ontology. I also focus deeply on the notion of time. Facts are not so dependent on time. If you get the time dimension to the facts, probably they will be closer to the events. But for facts in my memory, I also have the temporal dimensions. So I could say that I learned this fact at that particular date. This fact is valid until this particular date, but it starts to be valid from this particular date, and so on. And I also have the regular systematic timestamps, like created and updated at and all other things. But actually we have the dimension validity and the dimension of discovery when we learn about it. And actually it's quite important for more complex temporal reasoning in a graph, that also could be useful for the LLM. So that's it that I was keen to share with you. See you next time. Choose.